I can't get over how bloated my face is, like my cheeks, and I could see the difference. I never could really see the difference until I started to intermittent fast, and like, so what I'll try to what I do on the weekdays is I won't eat anything all day long, and then I'll have one meal. So it'll be more about only eating within like a 3 or 4 hour window. But that could also get trying. Like if you get stressed out, I try not to do it during my time of the month, because I think that you need to put nutrients in while your body is already doing its thing. So, but I think about that. Where did I put the oracles? I found them. Okay. So, we've got, okay, so we've got Neptune. And Neptune says the idealization of, right? So this is what we think we want, you know. Neptune is Pisces ruler. It's about dreaming. And so, ooh, I just heard that, like, because the King of Cups was in there, and if this is a relationship, it was almost like, you ever have somebody who's toxic and they have like this heightened ideal of what a relationship should be, or what a partner should be, that it's not, like, it's completely void of reality. Like a lot of times, as I'm a straight female, so as a straight female, guys will have this picture of, like, just like the whole trad wife thing. And I just went on that rabbit hole yesterday or last night or something, where I was like, oh, because I was like, oh, what's the big deal with the whole, wanting to 1950s hand your husband a beer when he walks in the door. But I could see, and we're not going to go into that right now, but I was thinking about that. Like, okay, these are idolizations that people have and project onto other people that they could never live up to sometimes. Not the trad wife thing, but I mean in general. And a lot of times, you'll be in a relationship with somebody and they'll be trying to chase that ideal, or impose that ideal, or pull that ideal out of you, or just maybe condemning you for not living up to that ideal. But the ideal is not grounded in reality at all. Whereas Neptune is that dreamy energy. um, then we have confusion regarding. And I always say, when it comes to relationships or dealing with somebody, if you're confused, sometimes it's by design. Sometimes that confusion helps to pad their manipulation, helps to facilitate their bullshit. So, to me, the truth is always very simple. Whether you like it or not, that's another thing. But the truth is always very cut and dry to me. And sacrifice. Don't let anybody bullshit you and tell you that shit's complicated. It's not that fucking complicated, you know. And sacrifice. And a lot of times here, there's an energy. If this devil is showing up, there is a desire. There is some sort of and the judgment. And then we also had the hanged man in the bottom of the deck. There were things that people weren't willing to do in order to honor and value you in this commitment, and therefore you had to create this boundary. You had to end this. You had to go no contact. You had to end communication, or you had to refuse to participate in any way and give your energy to this. No. Sometimes I read both sides. I didn't feel like I should. And you know what? I'm right, because check this out. I think we're going to go. Yeah, this is the direction we're going to. The order. So we got self-love, divine love, and ease. I mean, this is about protecting yourself, your agency, advocating for yourself. This is about standing on your own, and this is about standing in your power and being strong. Look how, ooh, excuse me. Look how strong and comfortable and calm she is. She's just like, this is me. I'm doing me. And if you don't, you know, measure up, then you can't lay by the fire with me. All right. So we got self-love. All right. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a child. This could be our inner child, but also Leo represents fifth house, which represents children. Let the wall, for some of us, there might be an energy of doing what's best for a child. And it might not be two parents. Okay. Let the wall fall and take that as you will. It's not for everybody. I just heard that. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. For some of you, you had a partner that had had a lot of trauma and maybe abuse in their childhood, and they have spent just too much time masking and not facing themselves. And you can't be the only one doing the work alone, because that's what relationships do. Relationships trigger our deepest childhood wounds, because our first relationships were with our parents. And the most damaging relationships that we come from were from our parents, probably, or whatever was going on in the household, or at that time when our most formidable years. We got divine love. I shared a video a long time ago, and the guy was saying that a lot of things that people don't. One of the things that people fail to talk about is how discipline is the highest form of self-love, and I agree. Divine love. When you offer everything to divine with detachment, when you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. And then ease. So this is about not having your peace disturbed. And ease says, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. So just hang out in that feminine energy and receive, loves. Should I keep going? Ooh. I think we will. So we got Moon Goddess, the Journey, and the Artist. The Moon Goddess is naked. A lot of naked women in this deck. All right, so a time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. So sometimes, shit's gonna fucking hit the fan. You might have a tower moment. What might feel like a loss might lead you to a greater win that you could not foresee or imagine from here. We got Journey. You are soaring to new heights. Experiment, play. Allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. So it's saying, don't be afraid. Keep pressing forward. Stay rooted in love. And then we have the Artist. This is one of my favorite ones to pull. You are the infinite power of creation, an eternal artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. Eternal light shines through you forever, infinitely. And got this great card again that I love getting. So Archangel Michael says, have confidence. And the witch just shows up as herself. All right. So, and this is 7, which is a God number. Or God's number. Grab hold. Allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is. So let your inspiration and your motivation and your optimism and your love of self guide you and lead you and be your compass. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. Know how magical you are. I love that card. And then we have confidence. Archangel Michael says, Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. And pause to read.